So hello everyone once again and welcome back into the talk show. So it's been a long time that we haven't met together. So luckily today we have here in the show Mr. James Inbuon. So nice to have you in the show. So he's the owner of Inbuon Muay Thai here in Haflong, Gilgal, the colony, and today we are going to have a short interaction about this institution, this training center, as well as the training or the skill, whatever he has in the field of combat sports.
Inbuon, and I'm from village, Haflong.
Well, thank you so much. So, can you please tell us about, first of all, we would like to talk a bit about this center. So, what is the idea, where did you get the idea of starting up this training center here in Muolhoi?
Actually, it's a long story, but I'll try in a short way. This martial arts or combat sports, since we don't have any center in our district, especially in Haflong, so I have come up with my mind thinking that it will be a good place or like a good platform for the youngsters to learn and to represent the state or the country or whatever in the near future. So thinking that and believing the people around this place, I have come up with the idea of starting this training center here.
Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate the work which you have take up here, especially in our place. And as you have just mentioned that in this particular field of this combat sports, especially here in our district, Dima, Hasao, we are not much familiar to it. Even I myself, I have less knowledge about this. What do we call this? MMA, and then what was the other one?
Muay Thai.
Yeah, Muay Thai and all. Yeah. So. I've also heard that you have also get yourself admitted in this academic field and you have completed your bachelor, and then but besides that educational field, how did you start to have this interest and took up this Muay Thai as your career, leaving all those educational aside?
Yes. I began this career, Muay Thai or MMA, in the year of 2015, and this idea of practicing martial arts, I got it since childhood, let's say, but there was no institution or there was no chance for me to perform all these things as we have no platform here in our district. So back in 2015, I went to Delhi in search of a better future, like to work in companies or like whatever I can do. And then I happened to meet one of our one of our most advanced, let's say, uh, person in the field of martial arts. And his name is, I would like to take his name also, sir. If he watches this interview, and I hope he will do also. He is Samuel, Hmar from Mizoram, and all thanks goes to him and the other teacher. Like there are like 2-3 teachers from whom I have learned, like Sir Prasenjit Singha from Tripura, and the first teacher from whom I learned Muay Thai is my Sir Raymond. He is now a Ku. Ku means like a teacher in Muay Thai. In Thailand, they used to call Ku to the teacher. So I thank 3 of them especially, and I also would like to start with like when I was in Delhi, I happened to talk with him, Sir Samuel, and he have told me about this martial arts field. And since I asked him like, what is the benefit of martial arts or MMA, Muay Thai, then he said, since it is a sport, we all know combat sports, no? It is a combat sport, so I talked with him and I came out from Delhi for this training. And my whole plan from the beginning, it was not for me to go to different tournaments and win medals. That is not my aim since the beginning. My aim was to start a training center here, to make a platform for the youngsters. Like in our district, we see people playing football. Most of the people here in our district, yes, especially the male, like the guys, boys, we all play football, but everyone cannot become a footballer. So seeing that, I thought at least 1, 2, 3 person may be there who is like very good in combat sports also. So if I make a platform for them, then one day maybe they'll be the one who brings a laurel for the district also. That is the main reason for starting up this career, leaving all those secular lines and studies.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, we all know Muay Thai. If we say Muay Thai, there may be so many people who don't know Muay Thai. So, I mean in our district, because this far I haven't noticed or find any person from the district, from our Dima Hasao, who have practiced Muay Thai, and that is because we have little knowledge about this Muay Thai, about this combat sport. Like you said, there are so many difficulties in practicing Muay Thai, unlike other martial arts, because in Muay Thai it is also known as the art of 8 limbs, in which we use our fists, our elbows, knees, and then kick. So it is very dangerous. And even though it is deadly, I have come up with this martial art because seeing our society, especially India and different states, especially for women, like women, you know the condition of our places where there are so many rape cases or so many, like people kidnap someone else and all those. So if I start this Muay Thai, since it is deadly and I teach someone, not only for the competition, these martial arts can be used in the daily life, like to prevent ourselves. So I find this Muay Thai and MMA to be one of the best martial arts to protect ourselves from danger, in times of danger. That is the reason, one of the main reasons why I took up this sport.
So right now I'm here outside Inbuon Muay Thai training center. So I would like to take you to one of the students here in this training center. We would like to have a short interaction with her about her experience. So you please follow me. So there, are they visible? Yes. Okay, so out there we're having the training, the practice. So we would like to have a short interaction with her.
My name is Dejadin Aidin,
Okay.
and I'm from Haflong, Liberai.
So first of all, we would like to know that how did you come to know that the center is open here on this Muay Thai and this MMA?
Actually, our sir is from. He was teaching in our school. He was our ex-teacher, Good Shepherd School. Yeah, so from there I came to know sir. So he was our PT teacher. Then that time he used to teach us self-defense during the PT class. So I was very interested when I was since I was so small, and I want to learn martial arts and many more things. So I was interested about that.
Well, that's what about the experience you have so far here in this institute? Can you please share us?
Actually, it's a very great experience here to learn Muay Thai and martial arts because it brings me confidence when I learn this martial arts and Muay Thai, because for girls, especially for girls, it's very important to learn. For boys also. It's important for both boys and girls also, but more for girls because these days we see we hear many crimes
against
and
women.
cases. So for girls we have to be
Protective, very protective.
We have to be confident enough for our own self to defend ourselves. So for that, I decided to learn this because it brings me more confidence.
Okay, so now do you think you have got yourself trained enough for that self-defense when someone approach you or try to misbehave with you?
Yeah, means like now I have got some idea.
Okay.
So I'm confident enough to deal with all those things.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Who are training here now, what I want to tell them is like they are really good, and the only thing they need is like just we just mentioned, they have to work hard and not be lazy and keep coming for the class and keep working hard for their success. And for people out there who are watching, and if you are interested, then just try to convince your parents. Nowadays, like most of the parents, they don't allow their children, their kids to learn this martial arts thing because, as we have mentioned in the earlier part of the video, it is a combat sport and it is deadly, very dangerous. But it's not always very dangerous. It is very safety also, because once you will go and participate in the tournaments, you will be participating not directly pro, which are like very dangerous, like which we watch in UFC. First, you have to perform with all the guards, head guard, with the elbow guards, and every full equipment. So it is not that deadly or dangerous in the first stage. So parents also, we should not stop our children when they are like interested in something, like especially this thing, like which is new for the place. So you can keep coming, you can learn, you can start practicing Muay Thai or MMA or be it other sports also, because as you see these days, most of the kids are already addicted to gadgets like mobile phone and tablet and computer, like where they don't need to use their physical strength. So physical strength means you are weak in physically, then sickness, no? Especially now we are talking about coronavirus, all these things. So to be fit, to stay fit and healthy, practicing these sports are really good.
We need a
So,
lot of exercise.
This is a good exercise, so you can come for your fitness, for your self-defense, and for your like professional level also. So it is really good thing to take up.
Well then, thank you so much for your time. And once again, for all those viewers out there, I request you, if you have any interest in this combat sports, then do contact here. Number is given down below here. Sir James is with you. He's always ready 24/7 to help you, to guide you, and to give you the training. Yes. Come on, let's say bye to our viewers.
Bye-bye.
Bye, and thank you all.